Hey guys, so this is a quick, before the gameplay, I have a quick call for help. I have an issue with my Batrider PCB. The Batrider seems to have a problem working with my newest CRT. It seems like it's very bluish. And upon inspection, I saw that there's several buttons on the front, a blue, red, green, and you can isolate each color layer. My question is, if any guys you know what's the problem. When I turn on, you see the red layer here, it's got like those lines in it and it seems very dim. And this PCB works perfectly on my other CRT, and other PCBs worked great on this TV. Just with this CRT and with this PCB, like you guys can see, all the other layers are nice and bright, and the red one is very dim. There's a button on the back. You can. I'm gonna push it soon on the back, which if you push it, it shifts the temperature of a certain channel. Let's say if you near the red plug in the back of the RGB, you can upgrade the temperature. So it kind of give a better result, but like you guys can see now, I'm going to the back, I'm pushing the button, and it will elevate the temperature of the red channel. But if any of you guys know why this happened of specific CRT and specific channel, because I don't like running it with a higher temperature of the red. It doesn't seem natural, so there's something wrong. I mean, I tried to change the cables, I tried everything, and I don't know why it happens that the red one is very dim. Even when I upscale the temperature, the red one is the black part are still black, but the red part are just brighter. But it doesn't really solve the problem. So if any of you guys have an idea, please let me know. Yeah, so let's move to the gameplay. So I'm gonna fire up Omega Fighter. This PCB, I was surprised that I was able to find it. I thought it would be a couple of years until I'm going to be able to find it, because this one is pretty rare. It's really hard to find, and I saw it on eBay, and I just private messaged the guy. I was like, I'm not going to take any chances. I offered him a generous price for it, and he sold it to me. A guy from America. And this shooter, as I said, it's from '89. It's one of the grandfathers, or the origins of the manic shooters, as it offers. I think it's the first time you guys can see a system of combo in which, depending on how close you kill your enemy, you can get a higher point. You immediately see a sort of grade number when you kill an enemy, and there's a bar on the top that if you fill it up, you can get another life. I never reached it though, because it is very risky to come closer to the enemies, as this game is one of the first manic shooters ever from '89. It's surprising to find such a playable game from '89. It's definitely the father of Kitsui and SP Galuda. And speaking about SP Galuda, this game is the first one to have a time slowing down time. Now on the first levels, you won't find it. On the first level, you won't find it very practical to slow down time. You need to know when to slow the time, because if you slow time when there's no enemies, the game will slow down. It will become kind of boring. But sometimes you need to know when to use the slow time. The slow times comes, you guys can see on the right. You guys can pick up to two options. This is the tally of your proximity killing. So you can pick up the options, and one of them is bomb, and the other one is slowing down time, which is very practical because this game gets pretty manic pretty fast. So the concept of the game is you guys are chopping up a big ship. I mean, the whole game is around one huge destroyer that you're chiseling out one piece at a time. And as I said before, this guy does everything right. It doesn't have checkpoints, so it doesn't ruin the flow. It's got great bullet pattern, great playability. The size of the ship is great with regards to the action of the game. There's two sorts of weapon. Now you guys can see me using the concentrated weapon. I like to use the concentrated weapon, which is a lot stronger, and some of the enemies in this game are really robust, so you really need a stronger weapon down the road, because you guys can spend like a minute shooting a boss if you have like a weak weapon. I kid you not. The thing with the concentrated weapon that is really cool is that you can keep upgrading it. I think it's got like maybe 10 levels of upgrade, and the more you upgrade it, the stronger it becomes, the shorter it gets. So it kind of like handicaps you in a way, because the beam is shorter, but at the same time it encourages you to kill enemies closer. So you guys can make more points upon proximity. So this is indeed retro survival. Now it becomes pretty challenging, and you need to know when to use your bomb. I mean, when you come into this asteroid near the huge ship, there's all this sort of like a cannon slash mines that explode, and in this area you really need to have your slowing down time, because yeah, you see them all popping out in the same time, exploding in the same time, so you really need in this time. And you see I didn't have a slowing down option, so I died. So you need to learn when to use when to have and when to use your options, because the game get pretty manic. This game is so playable, and the sci-fi concept in this game are just great. The graphics are really great. Even games that doesn't have the perfect graphics, if they suggest cool sci-fi concepts, it's really cool. And this game really doesn't have any flaws in terms of graphics. I mean, the graphics are, for its time, are really great. They didn't cut any corners that are as detailed as required. They didn't take out any details. So you don't need to have a lot of places of imagination. Even it's all there. So it's pretty amazing for an '89 shooter. Yeah. So yeah, get pretty manic. I think I used the slow down option. When you're on slow time option, it's better to pick up another option. Well, obviously. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of chance to play this game. It is so sweet, chiseling the mothership that I'm just playing a little bit at a time. I'm just savoring the game. So this is another boss. Yeah, my weapon is very powerful, and I used the option bomb. It's tough to read which of the options are the bomb and which one is the slowdown, the time slowdown. It's hard to know, but it doesn't really matter, So this is the map. You're moving up piece by piece. Yep, it's pretty cool. Seeing there's a lot of going on, it's very challenging, and the flow of the game is just great. I really like the combination of old school, elements of the sound, and the music. You can hardly hear it. It's pretty cool, but it's hard to hear. It's all about you mostly hear the sound of your beam. And the concentrated weapon, the more you upgrade it, the faster the rate of the beam, so the sound is like faster. It's pretty cool touch. I appreciated that. Yeah, I'm getting closer to the end of my run. I wasn't very smart about using my options in this gameplay, so You know, forgive me. Yeah, it's a great classic to have. Recommend obviously to play it also on main. No disrespect to main, you know. I don't think this game is emulated correctly, but it's definitely worth checking out. Yeah, died pretty fast. Sorry. So yeah, you can see the mothership. I think you can see the parts like the parts that it's been destroyed. You know, this is not when it's game over. The ship will always come to destroy Earth with without the part that you destroyed already. So yeah, so this was a quick retro survival game of a game that I really like. I'm really happy to have this PCB. So it's awesome, fun, makes all the heartbreaks of the CRTs and PCBs worthwhile. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for my new subscribers. I catch you guys soon. Ciao.